Charlie Lamb, a promising prospect, just about ready to go. He brings a combination of talent, dedication, and heart to every game. It's the Cleveland Guardians and the Washington Nationals. First pitch coming your way next. Here's some real power at the plate. Charlie Lamb. Into center and a base hit.
Find the ball, find the ball.
Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Right through there for a strike. In the air, left field. Lawler towards the line. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to as far as just a late swing.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And that is a big first out. 2 aboard with 1 out. Now, Charles Queen. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. The 1-0. And another ball.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
In for a strike. Now 2-1. Now one miss. Chase DeLauder next to bat for Cleveland. In the air to left center. 2 away. And that misses. Ball 1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swung on, belted. That's got a chance. Out of here. He hammers one out to center. It's his 6th home run of the season, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 3-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Ben Mitre now at the plate. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And there's 2 away. Well struck, right field. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Round second, digging for third. The relay throw. And he's out easily. 1 out, base is full. And there's a foul ball. Montgomery. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Almost got him. To first, might be 2. On to second, they get 1. Back to first, not in time. Here comes the skipper. On to pitch now for the Nationals, Elmer Rodriguez.
Well, he's had trouble at times keeping the ball in the park this season.
Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw to second. He's safe. 4 runs already in the frame. Top half of inning number 4. That one finds the zone. 0-2. off the plate. They'll do it again. 2 on, 2 outs.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him swinging for the kill. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. Lamb starts it off with a lead. Looking to play add-on, not just maintenance singing.
Yeah, partner, when you've got momentum, you ride it.
Line drive to short and caught. 1 pitch and 1 out. Lamb digs in. They're in front, but that lead could shrink quickly.
A little breathing room never hurt Boog. He's got the bat to supply that 0-2.
Swings over the top of that one. He swings and fouls one off.
No, inside.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Digging in, James Tibbs III. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Lamb moving under this one. And that'll do it. The Guardians take game 1 of the series on the road. Lamb with some solid production in the win.
Well, you can't win a lot of games without hitters delivering like he did in this one. No question, he's a key contributor for him.
Lamb digs in. He can't hide from it, singing. He's been dominated in this matchup.
But here's a new opportunity, Boo. Got to take advantage and flip the script.
That one fouled off.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Ball, that's in.
Late swing fouled off. One and 2 now. On the ground right side. There's one.
Yeah,
over
you're out.
First, safe.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Runner on the go. There's a
Ball,
ball.
that's just out.
And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball.
Well, with a good arm behind the dish, it's definitely a roll of the dice here to try to steal second base. Man, he can zip it down there so quickly. That was a pretty good throw as well, but really good, clean, stolen base. He can be pretty proud of himself.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Torkelson wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And that drops in for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Next offering misses down and away. Travis Bazzana in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Too low, ball 4.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Swing and a ground ball.
All right, you're here,
Rocchio
you're here.
to first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Well, kind of the story of their season so far. Things just not clicking into place. Fundamentals on all sides of the ball are lacking, and it's tough to win games at this level if you're not playing clean baseball as a team.
Brendan Donovan in the box now. Takes strike 1. And a big swing and a miss.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to as far as just a late swing.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. There's a strike. Nobody in his team has scored more runs than he has this season, Singy. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. On the ground, right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Ball.
Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So the Nats lineup turns over. Garrett Mitchell, the next to hit. The 0-1. And a base hit right there. Lead runner around second. The throw to third. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. New inning getting started. Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. Lamb, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 24 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP.
You know, these Guardians looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Line drive, and a quick out, number 1.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
In the air, right field, Lamb settles under it, and that'll do it. Lamb steps in, 2 outs, down to the scoreboard, but you just need 1 at bat to light the match, Siggy.
And this guy's got the spark in him, Boog. Get on base and see what happens next.
That one ripped left field, and that's going to bang against the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Ball.
Pitch misses. Ball 1.
Ball.
And fires in a fastball at 95.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top half of the 6th. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And that is that. So 2 down. Next to hit for the Nats, Ben Mitre. Out towards right center field, Lamb on the move to the alley. That is the inning. Now the third baseman, Brett Beatty. Base hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out. We go to the 9th. Now it's the right fielder, Charlie Lamb. High fly ball down the left field line. That's back. Just missed it. Here's the third baseman, Brendan Donovan. Chopped out towards short. On the run, throw to first, and that'll do it. Lamb did well despite the loss.
If he can consistently put up games like this one, they're more likely to get the win than the loss, even if it didn't work out today.
Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. Right now, the leading RBI man in the American League. He's been huge this season. And that is cut on and missed. Strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Mitchell moving under it. Then there's one down. Here's Michael Toglia. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. That one is hammered right field. Gone. He doinks it off the foul pole. Home run number 10 on the year. And they add on. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
In the air, right field. 2 down. And that is out of play. Lamb, multi-time All-Star, 24 years old. He's a former American League MVP.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. Back in Washington, D.C., set for the last half of the 7th. Ben Mitre digging in for the Nationals. High fly ball, right field. Lamb under it. And there's one away. Lamb stepping in now. Got the lead, but it's far from safe. He'll try to build on it right here.
Yeah, and you love seeing a team stay aggressive. Don't wait around. Keep applying pressure.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall.
So 2 on with 2 away. And here's the catcher, Pedro Pajes. 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game. Lamb played pretty well in this win. Just 1 hit, but it did leave the yard.
Well, every team in the league wants hitters who can consistently deliver games like the one he had today because it can help you get wins like this one. Nice job.
Charlie Lamb, fresh off. So runner at second, 2 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate. 0-2 now. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Doesn't stop, heads for home. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the see this pitcher's been living rent-free in the batter's head.
Yeah, it's definitely been a one-sided matchup, Boog. But with one good at bat, he could evict this squatter right now.
First pitch swinging.
Well, this situation with the runner on second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up the middle or to right field.
Late swing fouled off. Man at second. That's outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That ball is foul.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone. If you can put
Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here.
That's just a great feeling as a hitter. You let the ball travel, tracked it pretty nicely. He's almost beat there, but he gets the bat head in time, and it's true enough to stay fair. I mean, that's a good feeling when you can hit an opposite field home run, and he did it right there.
Takes it in for the out. Lamb, a former MVP, 24 years old, and he's a former home run derby champ. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. Out of here. His 11th of the year, and they add a run. It's 4-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Back now at Progressive Field, and stepping in for the Mariners, Alec Bohm in the air, right field, and there's one down. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. The tying run at the plate. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Makes the grab. Charlie Lamb will hit next. He's already homered in this game. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
You know, these Guardians, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Tap foul at the plate.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
The turn by Meyer at second. And
He's
2.
out.
What a play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a...
So 2 down. Cal Raleigh getting ready to hit. The M's down to their final strike. To the right side. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. Lamb played pretty well in this win. Had only 1 hit but made it count with a homer.
Well, you can't win a lot of games without hitters delivering like he did in this one. No question, he's a key contributor for him.
1 down. Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. The Guardians are looking very strong so far this season.
Yeah, going back to their early performance, Boog, that's the kind of thing that gets the fans fired up. And it gets the players fired up, too. They start to believe it's going to be a big year.
That's a ball.
Stays alive. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Here's a 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
That's ball 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the K. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. High fly ball, right field. Lamb has a beat on it. He makes the grab. As we go to the last of the third, stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. And that one fouled off. Now the 0-1. And that's in for a strike. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And the 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 0-2 now. Got him looking. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Pulls it into the warning track. Lamb digs in. Not a lot of traffic this inning, but he's got the power to change that with 1 swing.
Yeah, and that's the kind of threat that keeps pitchers honest, even with 2 outs and no one on.
This one in the air, center field. That is the inning. 1 down. Marcelo Meyer now at the plate. Well struck, right field. Carrying well. Going. Gone.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Lined into right. Out. Number 2.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Lamb now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at-bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Got him. That ends the inning. Big spot here, bottom of the 9th, down to their final out. James Triantos digs in now. Swinging a ground ball. Flips it. Safe.
Such great concentration.
So bases all loaded up. Mark Good digs in for the Guardians. 1 strike away. That's the ball game. Lamb with a forgettable showing in the loss. Struck out 3 times for the hat trick.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They took the loss, and he might have dragged him down a little bit.
1 down. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. Yeah, that's fouled off. Strike 2. And that just misses. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
And that one hit to first, into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Quick toss to first. Lamb dives back in safely. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with a stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
Ball, that's out.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Ball, that's out.
One out and a runner at second here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. What a stop. Throw to first, and they get the out. Charles Queen will hit next. 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Man on second, 2 down. And that one is inside. Got him. That ends the frame.
Well, needed to be.
Welcome back to the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Ryan Ward. No question about this one. It's out of here.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Whips it to first. One pitch and one out. Here's Acuna now. And that one hammered. That's got a chance. Just missed it. Line drive, base hit.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the...
Quick move to first. Lamb back in on a dive. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw in the air. Safe. One on, nobody out. A run in here in the bottom of the 6th. This one in the air, center field. And there's one away. And here comes the number 87 will take over here.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Batter challenges in a very big spot.
Ball 1.
Clement.
Come on, slide.
He takes it on his own. 2 down. And now the center fielder, Andy Pajes, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. The changeup missing. Ball 1.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Lamb at third with 2 away. That one finds the zone. Going to count 1 and 2. Got him swinging. They limit the damage here. We go to the 8th. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. Looking to get the tying run on base. In the air, right field. And there's 1 down. Charlie Lamb getting ready to hit. He's one of the best players in the game. On the ground to third, and that's just foul. The 0-1 misses the zone, and he gets him to chase. Hot shot to third. Throws to first. Now 2 out. 1 down. And up next for Seattle, Blaine Prim. The 0-1. This one in the air, right field. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Everything came together for him.
And here comes Alec Bohm. The 1-1. Up the middle. And that one handled. Not in time. He's safe.
1 out away from this game being over, but an infield single.
Ernie Clement now at the plate. The Mariners down to their final strike. Base hit center field. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1. And here comes Ronald Acuna Jr. in a huge spot. On the ground. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Guardians win the rubber match of this 3-game series. Lamb did a good job in the win.
Strong individual day, a team win. What's not to like? This is a game he can feel really good about.
Charlie Lamb just about ready. Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. First pitch not close. The Guardians off to a hot start this season, playing very well in the early going. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, you mentioned how well they played, Boog, and I think it's a sign of things to come. You don't win as frequently as they.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And a foul ball. The 1-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Here's Gleyber Torres. Payoff pitch. He boots it. The flip. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Munetaka Murakami will hit next. 2 on, 1 out. Base hit, 1 run is in. The throw to third. And he's got no chance. He's out. Brett Wisely, the next to hit for the Orioles. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that'll do it. So back now at Progressive Field. Top half of the third inning. Enrique Bradfield Jr. getting ready to hit. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one carrying out of here. So Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. The 0-2. Line drive. One away. Start of the fourth. Here's the center fielder, Dylan Beavers. In the air, right field, Lamb. On the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One down. Here is Gleyber Torres. This one in the air, right field. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Bottom of the inning, stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb.
Number 13, Charlie Lamb.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Strike two.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
And that one upstairs, ball one. Line drive, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time.
Step off throw to first, and he dives back in safely.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind him. This is where they need to get going.
Here goes the runner. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
Stays alive. So runner in scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Move to second, dives back, he's out. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Kent Mack digs in now. In the air, right field, Lamb. Should have this one. Reaching for it and brings it in. One down. Here's the catcher, Samuel Vasallo. High fly ball, right field, Lamb. Under this one. And there are two down. Now a chance for Dylan Beavers. That to right, Lamb. Under it. He's got it, and that is that. Lamb locks in. You could feel it. Big moment here.
Yeah, everyone in the yard just sat up in their seats. So did I, Boo.
Oh, look at the stop. Flips it. There's one. On to first. Save. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Quick move to first, and he's back in easily. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike.
Oh, he's in.
Save! Man at second. In the dirt.
Oh.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Rolled over to third. Get down. On to first, and that will end the inning. Lamb locks in. No need to press, but they can really use a leadoff base runner right here.
Yeah, all you want to see is a patient, quality approach. Pass the baton and chip away.
First pitch swinging.
Oh.
In the air to left center. Bradfield under it. Takes it in for the out. So runner at second, 2 down. Chase DeLauder digs in for the Guardians. Uceda is just 1 strike away. In the air, left field. Base hit! Here comes the runner. The relay to the plate. He's safe. And it's a 1-run game. So 2 down. So in now for Cleveland, Jeremy Pena. The 1-1. On the ground. Slides for the stop. Fires to first. And one play. Ball game. Lamb with a solid contribution even despite the loss. Had a single and an RBI.
Didn't light the world on fire, but he held up his end okay. I'm sure he'd like to have a better game and help him win going forward.
One down. So next to hit for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. And a payoff pitch. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Takes it in for the out. Lamb stepping in now. Tough matchup here when you're facing someone that throws 97 miles an hour on the black.
Yeah, Boog, forget the scouting report. He's just got to step in the box and trust his instincts.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Ripped on the ground to second. Throws to first in time. Out number 2. 1 out. Runner at second. Here's Gleyber Torres. Man at second. Swung on. Belted. Carrying well. See you later.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Lamb gets under it. And a quick out, number 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb.
Charlie Lamb.
This one in the air, center field. Beavers settles underneath it. And there's 1 away.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
That's to third. Feeds to second. Out there. What a double play that was. Lamb steps in with 2 outs and nobody on. He's basically saying, fine, I'll do it myself.
That's right. Might as well cue the movie trailer voice.
In a world where nobody gets on base. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Backed off the plate that time.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
2 down, nobody on. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. On the ground, right side.
Come on.
Play made, that ends the inning. Jeremy Pena digs in for the Guardians. swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field.
The potential winning run holds at second in scoring position now.
And his hot hitting continues. Andy Pajas, the next to hit. Two on, two outs.
Base hit. Heading for the plate. Here's the throw. In comes the winning run.
And the Guardians
Walk it off
and win it 3-2. Lamb steps in now. He knows what's waiting for him, Singy. An arm of top-tier command and stuff to match.
Yeah, no freebies here, Boog. You got to earn everything when you're up against a pitcher of this caliber.
Fought off foul. Here's your 1. Swings here and blasts one left field. Onto the home run porch and left. Gone! His 12th of the season. The Guardians strike first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
He swings and fouls one off. We know he's capable of hitting home runs, Chris. Nobody in the league has hit more. Man on second, 2 down.
Ball 1. Ball 2.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swings and sends a rocket to right. That is the inning. So runner at second, 2 down. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. Man at second. In the air, right field. And that is that. One left. Man at first, Brett Wisely, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that one is lifted in the air. And that's the 3rd out. Here in Cleveland, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
Next offering is fouled back.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That's a ball.
Here's a 2-2. And they'll do it again.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
That one not close. Full count now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 3-2. This one in the air, right field. Bradfield makes his way towards it. Nice grab on the run. And there's one down. Dylan Beavers now at the plate. The 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball right field. He makes the grab. One up, one down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And it is out of here.
That might be the toughest pitch to hit a home run on. Same side thrower as the hitter, inside part of the plate. That front door breaking ball, it'll make you flinch a lot of times. So to stay in there and get through it the way he did, an incredible piece of hitting.
That's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. Now it's going to be Jeremy Pena. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Tap to first. And a foul ball.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Here the bottom of the seventh. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Cleveland up a run, looking for more.
That's the ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Now there's a bullet down the line. And foul ball.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
And with 2 outs and the count full, the runners will be on the move. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. That ends the inning as they squander. One down. And next for the Orioles, Dylan Beavers. And a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Lamb swings through it for strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Two on, 2 outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Got him swinging for the K. They limit the damage here. One down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Blaze Alexander. In the air, right field, Lamb on his way over. Got a good jump on it, tracks it down. So next to hit for Baltimore, Enrique Bradfield Jr. Swing and a ground ball. Throw to first, ball game. And the Guardians with the rubber match of this 3-game series. Lamb had a solid game for them, a real contributor. 2 hits, including that long ball.
Well, you can't win a lot of games without hitters delivering like he did in this one. No question, he's a key contributor for him.
Charlie Lamb getting ready. Here's a big power threat. Charlie Lamb, right now the leading RBI man in the American League. He's been huge this season. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Out of here! A 2-run homer, and they add on.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another.
Line drive, base hit.
Find it.
Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Man, you smoked that ball. Attaboy, way to swing the bat.
Runner takes off. There's the ball. Safe at second, and that was not close. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. In the air to left center. Clark has a beat on it. And there's one down.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Charles Queen.
So now with one away and a man at second, Charles Queen digs in for the Guardians. Grounded out his first time up.
Hey!
The Guardians have raced out of the gate to start the season.
Yeah, when a team's winning at this kind of pace, Boog, the vibes are great. I was on 2 different teams that had a 600 winning percentage or better in the first month of the season, and both of them went on to win the division.
Man at second. Swing and a pop-up. Rayner moving under this one. And there's 2 down. That one fouled off. Man on second, 2 down.
Ball.
That one
That's
a
ball
95 missed up top. Yeah, that's ball 2. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Hard hit left side.
Get dirty.
And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. So 2 down. Here's the catcher. Now the 0-1. Ripped to right. And that'll do it. Down and 2 outs, runner at first. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. 1 left for Detroit. Lamb stepping in now. Runners out there and a chance to chip away.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be a bomb. Just needs to find some outfield grass, Boog. Keep the pressure on.
That one is absolutely belted. And that's a foul ball. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Foul ball.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a...
Can't glove it cleanly. The throw won't get there in time. A tough play, and now there are runners at first and second. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
He's a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count is even, 2-2. Out towards right center field. Clark on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 away.
The batter, number 10. Designated hitter, Charles.
2 aboard with 1 out. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Charles Queen. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Rip, but it curls foul. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play. Minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
Two on, 1 out. Jackknifes out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
On the ground, could be 2. The throw to second is offline. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Here comes the skipper.
For the
The
Tigers,
pitcher on here, number 67.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute 1 pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
That one 95 to finish him off. All loaded up. Jeremy Pena will hit next. On the corner for a strike. 0-1.
Well, and at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. The Guardians with the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And ring him off, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. Lamb steps in. Team's still looking for that first run today.
Yeah, this is where leadership shows up. Not just the big swings, but quality at bats.
Chop to the left side. Workman to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Lucan Baker up now for the Tigers. Out towards right center field. 2 down. So 2 down. Stepping in, Spencer Torkelson. Payoff pitch. Got him, and that's the ball game. Lamb did well in the losing effort.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but wasn't a big downfall for him in the loss.
Charlie Lamb now at the plate. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes. The real threats are coming up. Already giving up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel.
Runner breaks for third.
Nope.
Pitch is
Get
low.
out, get out, get out.
He'll score, and it's now a 2-run game. Here's Riley Green. Two down, nobody on. In the air, right field. Lamb settles under this one, and that will end the inning. Tigers. Lamb, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, batting second in today. Now a blast to left center, way back there, on its way, out of here. His 13th home run of the season, and they add to their lead. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Bryce Rayner getting ready to hit. That's a base hit. Abrams around third. The throw in. Here's the tag, and he's out. Runner at second here, one gone. High fly ball, right field. Suzuki under it. Two down. Adael Amador up now for the Tigers. That one hit to right. Lamb under it, and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel.
Now Xavier Edwards. Base hit, one run is in. Fires it to the plate, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Here's some real power at the plate. Charlie Lamb. He's already homered in this game. Fly ball down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Oh, look at the stop. Off balance speed. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Back at Comerica Park. Bottom of the 6th inning. Seiya Suzuki up now for the Tigers. And he hits a ground ball right side into the outfield, base hit. And a good start to the inning. So up next, Riley Green. The 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. And out of here.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
One down. Lamb walks in. If this offense were a lawnmower, he's yanking the cord and hoping for a roar.
And if that doesn't work, Boog, you better believe he's giving it a second pull.
Foul ball there. Next offering is fouled back. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That's ripped into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double. Donovan tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And he held up.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Ball 2.
On the ground to third. Zips it across. Now one gone in the ninth.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Charles Queen.
So now with one away and a man at second. Next for the Guardians is the designated hitter, Charles Queen. Pop foul out of play off to the right. The 0-1. Right there for a strike. Swings and misses. That's out number 2.
Ball.
Tied him up inside with that one. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the ninth.
Nope. That's inside.
Man at second. On the ground. And that's just foul. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. He's safe. And it's 8-3.
He's safe.
Well done. Drives in the run. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing.
In the air, right field, Lamb. Moving back for this one. And that'll do it. The Guardians even this series up at a game apiece. Lamb really stood out in this win. Put together 3 hits, one of them a home run.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
1 down. And up next for Cleveland, Charlie Lamb. Popped in the air, left field. Green takes it in for the out. 2 away now. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. 2 on, 1 out. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. The throw to third. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double. 1 down. Here's the veteran first baseman, Luken Baker. That one blasted deep to right. That's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall. Fought off foul. The 0-1. Runner on the go. In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Lead runner around second. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Swing and a chopper.
Stand up right here. Stand up. Pick it up.
Tosses to first, but the go-ahead run comes in to score.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter,
Charles Queen digs in now. Struck out swinging his first time. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Happy Mother's Day to my mom.
Yes, happy Mom's Day.
That one misses. And 1-1. 1 away with a runner at third. Top half of inning number 4. In for a strike, and the count is 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
No, that's down.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. That missed inside, and the count's full. Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Runner at third, 2 away. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Struck him out swinging. That ends the inning. And back here in Detroit, bottom 4, Seiya Suzuki up now for the Tigers. In the air, right field. He makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down. Runners on first and third, 2 away. That one lifted to left. Green under this one. And that's the third out. So runner at second, 2 down. He gets the intentional walk here and now will force at any base with 2 gone.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Carrying well. And gone! A 3-run homer. Their 3rd home run of the inning. And they add to the lead. It's 7-1.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Lamb digging in. They've got the lead, but here's another chance to set the tone.
Yeah, but one good swing, and suddenly they add to the margin. Every run counts as this game moves along.
That's inside.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is
Hey,
late,
good.
so they end up with some speed on it first.
The third baseman, Brendan Donovan.
Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has.
Runner on the go again. Pitching for a strike. Throw to third. He's safe.
They are merciless. I'd say a questionable decision to steal third right there with the big lead. Probably won't be received well in the other dugout.
This to center field. Clark makes his way towards it. Makes a nice running catch. Runner tags for home. To the plate. Save.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended.
Popped up left side. Pena under it. And that'll do it. The Guardians with the rubber match of this 3-game series. Lamb had a sensational showing in the win.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
Charlie Lamb is locked in. One down. Here's some real power at the plate. Charlie Lamb. And a foul ball. Lamb with another scorching run of play lately. Here comes the 0-1. This one in the air, center field. Clark should have this one. That's out number 2.
Ball 1.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Carrying well. And that's a home run into the upper deck. So he goes the opposite way with that one. The Guardians strike first. It's 1-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
So 2 on with 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. And a 3-1 on the way. Base hit, 1 run is in. The throw in. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Sliced hard but foul. Lamb, a former MVP, 24 years old, and he's a former home run derby champ. In the air, right field. And there are 2 outs. So 2 down. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. 2-2 now. In the air, fairly deep to right field. And that's the 3rd out. It's bottom of the 6th. And now for the Marlins, Owen Casey. That one hit to right. Lamb settles under this one. 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
1 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Charlie Lamb. Swinging a foul straight back.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Clark on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. And the 0-2. That one ripped right center field. Lamb giving chase. Hops over the wall. So runner at second, 2 down. Owen Casey, the next up for the Marlins. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. A 2-run homer, and just like that, they're within a run. Here comes the crowd. They're feeling it right now. Back here at Lone Depot Park. We go to the 9th. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. And it's fouled off. Here's your 1. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. So runner at second, 2 down. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. 1 strike away. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. The tag's there, and that's the ball game.
Sometimes games come down to this. You've got to press the issue. Try to get that run across and tie it up. But an excellent throw. Nice job of concentration putting the tag on the runner. Exciting finish to this game today.
And now Charlie Lamb. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Out to short, Lindor. To second, there's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Quick move to first. And he hits a ground ball right side, but that rolls foul. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
Well, he had that base stolen as soon as he broke for second. Such a huge lead. The pitcher's got to find a way to help out his catcher, especially if he doesn't have a great throwing arm. Step off the rubber, shrink that lead, somehow create a little bit more time.
Oh, and now a wild pitch. No advance, though. One out and a runner at second here in the second game of the series. Got him swinging.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Queen launched a pair of homers in his last game. In the zone for a strike. That was the sweeper. Just missed.
Out.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses. And now it's 3-2. Chip swing at a 3-2. Appeal down to first. No, he held back. That's ball 4. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Chase DeLauder digs in for the Guardians.
Ball inside.
Fastball for a strike. That's outside.
Outside.
And it's 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute, finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that'll do it. Guardians back here in Miami. On to the 3rd inning. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. That one ripped right center field. And a base hit. And the tying run is on base. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. The throw. Tag. And he's out.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. Then a quick tag before he reaches the base.
That one gets down for a hit. Now he'll turn for second, and he's into second with nobody out.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that ends the inning. Marlins. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Lamb, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1.
You know, these Guardians showing great discipline at the plate and patience.
There's a swing and a drive. That one back. Going. Gone. And this game is tied. Singy, that's his 199th career home run.
Well, 200 homers is an exciting number for anyone to get to. He's got to be looking forward to that next one a lot. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
So in now for Cleveland, Charlie Lamb. Swinging a foul straight back. Nobody in his team has scored more runs than he has this season, Singy. Lamb with just one more homer to reach the 200 career mark. 2 down, nobody on. And that one hammered. Carrying well. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-1. Singy, somebody go track down that baseball. It's number 200 for him.
200 career home runs. That's legitimate power at the plate, and that's something that a lot of guys would dream of getting to.
He's flexing his power with another home run, Boog. Not surprising when you've got that kind of pop, but always impressive going deep twice in the same game.
Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Norm Avery. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one's back there. Gone way up into the upper deck. It's his 6th home run of the season. Aldo Ortiz, the next up for the Marlins. High fly ball, right field. Lamb has a beat on it. And there's one away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Back here at Lone Depot Park. All set to start the 9th in this one. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. 0-1 down. Ripped on a line to center. And there's one away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
In the air, right field, Lamb under it. And that'll do it. The Guardians have won 4 in a row. Lamb will move up in the record books after clubbing his 200th career homer in this one.
Definitely nothing to sneeze at, Boog. You have to be consistent, productive, and durable to reach a mark like this. Congratulations to him on this achievement.
Charlie Lamb, fresh off an impressive. And up next for Cleveland, Charlie Lamb, one of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. And first offering is fouled off.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
And that one is lifted in the air. Clark on the move. And there's one down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. First and second, 2 outs. Denzel Clark will hit next. 2 on, 2 outs. Back to right. Lamb in position. And that's the inning. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Late swing fouled off. Out towards right center field. Casey on the move to the gap. 1 away. Lamb steps in, 2 down, nothing cooking so far, but one swing can get something sizzling.
He knows it too, Boog. That body language says, yes, chef.
In the air, right field. And that is that. Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. And what a two-way player, not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. Man at first, one away.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Next pitch is inside. Ball 3. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Flips it. There's 1 to first. Not in time. Great effort there. Quick toss to first, and he's back safely. First offering, runner goes.
Nope. Ball
Pitch is
1.
high. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Man at second.
Nope,
He's
that's a
just
ball.
missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
The 2-1. And that one missing low. Man on second, 2 down. High fly ball lifted into air right field. Casey moving under this one. He's got it, and that is that. So 2 down, and up next for Miami, Steven Kwan. Rodriguez is just 1 strike away. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first, ball game. And the Guardians extend their winning streak to 5 in a row. Lamb with a mediocre showing in this one.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but certainly didn't hurt him on the way to the win.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Lamb getting ready to hit. The American League leader in RBIs this year. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores, and they have the lead. And he's into second with nobody out.
Well, that right there is a pretty clear example of why making a clean, on-target throw back into the infield is so critical. But so many times it's easy.
He's trying for third. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
When a guy's got that kind of lead at second base, somebody's got to call timeout. Pitcher's got to step off. The catcher's got to ask the ump for time or something. You can't let him get out that far. When you don't have a good thrower behind the plate, he's going to steal third almost standing up.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Picks himself up an RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. That one out to right. Makes the catch for the out. Man at first, 1 away.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
In the air to left center. Cruz on the move to the gap. He's got it. And there's 2 away. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. Just missed.
No, that missed. That's
You
the
don't want
ball.
to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
And fouled off. Man at second. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Runner around third. He'll score, and the Guardians take the lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well, there you go. The RBI
For the Rays, number 57, Gregory Santos.
First pitch
No, that's out.
misses. One on, nobody out. A run in here in the bottom of the sixth. That pitch gets the inside corner. Strike one. Action in the pen down there. Kyle Nicholas, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. This one in the air, center field. Cruz gets under it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and the throw's offline. Safe at third. And next is the designated hitter, Charles Queen. Swing and a miss. Strike one. One-run game. One out. One on. That misses the zone, and it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's two down. Out to center. Cruz in position. And the inning is over. One run, a pair of hits, no errors. Now it's the right fielder, Charlie Lamb. He's one of the best players in the game. Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and that's a base hit. And a man aboard. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Now the tag at third, and they got him. Back to the top of the order, Joe McCallum next to hit for the Rays. Tying run at the plate. High fly ball out to left field. DeLauder has a beat on it, and that'll do it. The Guardians make it 6 straight victories. Lamb was a big contributor for them in the win, collected 3 hits and drove in a pair of runs.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
So a runner at third, 2 men out. Vinny Pasquantino next to hit for the Rays. And a base hit, and they take the lead.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Charlie Lamb at the plate now. That's ball 1. On the ground to the left. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Check it out.
Runner on the move. Ball misses.
Outside. That's the ball.
Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job of controlling the run.
Runner goes again. Pitch is low. Throw bounces in, and he's safe. And And the tying run is now only 90 feet away.
In this game, you got to take what the other team is giving you. And right there, they were giving him a steal at third base. Didn't check his lead. Catcher doesn't throw very well. So you got to take that back, get your team that much closer to scoring a run.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations. And right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. The tying run is in to score from third. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Lamb in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Man at second. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That's outside. Full count ball. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Andy Pajas will hit next. Oh, great stop. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Back here in Cleveland and stepping in for the Rays, Jazz Chisholm Jr. In the air, right field. Lamb on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one. So 2 down. Vinny Pasquantino next to hit for the Rays. High fly ball right field. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. Here's the catcher. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Ready to go, bottom 4. Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. That clips the corner.
You know, these Guardians really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the 3rd, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
Just missing there. Ball 1. So if they're looking to feast, are you saying they've already got a plate but are looking to go back for seconds?
Yeah, I'd say something like that. This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
1 away. 1 out. Runner at second. Jazz Chisholm Jr. next to hit for the Rays. And that one ripped into right. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Fires to third. In there safely. 1 down. Now it's the DH, Willie Adames. And that one hammered back there. And gone! He muscles that one out of here. And they cut into the lead. It's 5-3.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come.
Now it's the shortstop, Otto Lopez. Out towards right center field. He's got it. 2 away now. So 2 down. And now the catcher for the Rays. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. Ranging back. Makes the catch up against the wall. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. He's one of the best players in the game. Pop foul out of play off to the right. And the 0-1. That one at triple digits.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
In the air, right field, Lamb under it. And that'll do it. The Rays strand just the one. They're still down 5-3. So digging in, Charlie Lamb.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Tapped softly on the ground, and that's just foul. Man on second, 2 down. That one kicks away from the catcher, and the runner holds. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. This one in the air, center field. And he makes the catch. And that is that. 1 out. Runner at second. Nelson now at the plate. The tying run at the plate. And that one is lifted in the air. Lamb moving under it. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Here comes the throw. He gets there safe at third as he moves up with 2 gone.
Maybe caught that one off the end.
Here's Nolan Gorman. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Whips it to first on the run. And that is the ball game. Lamb played pretty well in this win. Singled and drew a walk in this one.
Well, you can't win a lot of games without hitters delivering like he did in this one. No question, he's a key contributor for him.
One down. And up next for Cleveland, Charlie Lamb. Slider right there. That's to third. Gorman slinging it to first in time. 1 down. Otto Lopez next to hit for the Rays. The 0-2. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Takes it in for the out. That's out number 2. And that one fouled off.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
The 0-2. This one in the air, center field. Cruz should have this one. And there's one away. Here in Cleveland and stepping in for the Rays, O'Neal Cruz. In the air, right field. 1 down. Here's Nolan Gorman. And the 0-2. In the air, right side. Lamb takes it in for the out. And there's Otto Lopez next to hit for the Rays. Here's a 1-1. High fly ball right field. Lamb gets under it, and that is that. One left for Tampa. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Bo Brisky.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than one hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Foul ball. Singy, he boasts a batting average at the moment that ranks in the top 5 in the league. 0-1 down. That one is hammered right field. Carrying well. Going down. So he goes the opposite way with that one, and they add a run. It's 3-0.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run.
With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Back now at Progressive Field. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. The throw to second is offline.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball, and caught it out front, and he stayed.
Runner takes off. That's it for a strike. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball.
That's the
Movement
ball.
in the bullpen. Kyle Nicholas, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Number 77 getting loose as well. Right side, Chisholm. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. So back to the top of the order. Here's the left fielder, Joe McCallum. This could end it. And that'll do it. The Guardians add another to their winning streak. Lamb had a great showing in the win. 2 hits, including that long ball.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Lars Nootbaar digs in now. Man at second. High fly ball right field. Lamb gets under it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. The throw in. Tags the runner, and it's a double play. So up next, Charlie Lamb. Lamb with a homer in his last game. And the 1-0.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Swing and a miss. 3-2 down.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it.
but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Runner on the move. Pitch misses. Throw, and they got him.
Such a quick and fast swing of emotions right there. You get the runner on with the walk, which is great, but then picks a bad pitch to go on, and you just erase the free pass that you were issued. I understand you want to be aggressive, you want to try to get in the scoring position, but you just have to be a little smarter there.
One down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
One gone, runner at first. Lars Nootbaar steps to the plate for the White Sox. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Out of here. That one felt good. It's his 8th home run of the year. So up now for Chicago, Spencer Horwitz. This one in the air right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. The 0-1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that'll do it.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Hit hard, base hit. The relay tries to get back and save.
Good job.
Up next for the Guardians, the left fielder, number 24, Jake Delauder.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
And there are 2 down. Charles Queen digs in for the Guardians. Horwitz. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Cleveland, here's the White Sox DH, Matt Olson. This one in the air right field, and that'll fall for a base hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning. So up next for Chicago, Matthew Lugo. On a strike, the pitch. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. He makes the grab. Runner tags from 3rd. Fires it to the plate. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. 1 down. Spencer Horwitz steps to the plate for the White Sox. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. It's his 8th home run of the year. Lamb locks in, trying to turn momentum back in their favor. This is who they want up there to do it.
Yeah, and sometimes it just takes one swing to change the tone. This at bat could be that moment.
1 away. All set to start the 9th in this one. So now it's the White Sox DH, Matt Olson. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field, back there. Up against the wall and brings it in. 1st and 2nd, 2 outs. Cole Young will hit next. 2 on, 2 outs. In the air, right field. And that is that. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Spencer Torkelson, the next to hit. On the ground, right side. 4, 6, 3, and that's the ball game. Lamb with an okay game in the loss. Singled and drew a walk in this one.
Didn't light the world on fire, but he held up his end okay. I'm sure he'd like to have a better game and help him win going forward.
So 2 down, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter. On the ground to first, and that one finds its way through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. Second in the American League in home runs. And first offering is fouled off. In the air to left center. And it falls. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses.
That's a ball.
Safe at second, and that was not close. He reaches 40 stolen bases on the season with that bag.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or players are going to be running all game.
Paez wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. Ground ball right side. Slinging it to first in time. Chase DeLauder digs in for the Guardians. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. And a foul ball.
Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get him going a little bit.
Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-2. Bouncer to Young. And that is that. One left for the Guardians. They trail. 1 down. Spencer Horwitz steps to the plate for the White Sox. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Carrying well. Gone.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Throw into third. And he's got no chance. He's out. Here in Cleveland, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. Nice grab. Over to first. Nicely done for the out. Matt Olson stepping to the plate in a big spot now. Out towards right center field. Lamb has a beat on it and makes the grab. And that is that. Back now at Progressive Field. Charlie Lamb steps in with an OPS that's been through the roof. Power and patience in one package. An impressive list.
He's doing damage and getting on base. That's rare. The kind of balance every manager wants, and the stats prove his worth.
Swings over the top of that one. Pitch misses there. Now 1-2. Here's Josh Young. And a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And up next for Cleveland, Charlie Lamb. He's one of the best players in the game. 0-1.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Struck him out swinging. That K is his 3rd of the game. So 2 down, and next is the Guardians catcher, Mark Good. 1 strike away. Grounds 1 to short. Throw to first. Ball game. And the White Sox take the first 2 games of this series on the road. Lamb with a less than great game in the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
1 down. Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. See you later. He muscles that one out of here. And they cut into the lead. It's 3-1.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden, they're back in this ball game.
Back here in Cleveland, Charlie Lamb. Up now, top 5 at OPS and climbing. It's been a loud season for him.
Yeah, he's walking, slugging, and raking. A total threat for this lineup. You can count on competitive at-bats every time.
Out of here! Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and we're level. It's 3-3. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
For a guy with top-tier power, this is just another day at the office. Always a threat to send one out. I just don't know how you're supposed to pitch to him.
Go ahead run on base. Here's Matt Olson down. The 0-1. In the air, right field, Lamb settles underneath it. That's out number 2. Lamb, multi-time All-Star, 24 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And that one hammered way back there. It's got a chance. And brings it in at the wall. Nothing. Here in Cleveland, now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Jack Caglione. Out towards right center field, Lamb on the move to the gap. He's got it. And there's one away. Lamb stepping in. Team needs a wake-up swing here, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, get this guy an espresso. They need a hit to put a jolt into this offense.
And a foul ball. In the dirt. First and second, 2 down. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Here's a 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Cleveland up a run, looking for more. High fly ball, right field. Scott settles under it, and that will end the inning. 1 down. Here's the left fielder, Jack Caglione. 3-2. In the air, right field. Lamb settles underneath it. 2 down. Back now at Progressive Field. We go to the 9th. Jefferson Caro steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Takes it in for the out. So 2 down. Spencer Horwitz steps to the plate for the White Sox. 0-1. Hit to second, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Guardians get back in the win column as they take game 3 of the series. Lamb had a sensational showing in the win. Cracked a pair of homers.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
Charlie Lamb. And now Kerry Carpenter. Here's the 0-2. In the air, right side. He's got it. Runner tags at second. To third. Applies the tag. And they get 2. Double play. 1 down. Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. That one backed up the middle, and it gets through.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Runner on the go. Ball misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. That one misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. That one missed. Runner goes again.
Come on.
Base hit. The run comes across and the Guardians score first. It's 1-0. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw. Save.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe it back against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire. First and second, 1 out. Jack Caglione getting ready to hit. Ripped to right. brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away. 1 down. Runner at first. Here's the center fielder, Lars Nootbaar. High fly ball, right field. Lamb should have this one. And there's 2 away.
You know, these Guardians, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Oh, the throw is over his head. No advance, though. Ball didn't get too far away.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order. And this
a new arm into the game, the righty, Sam Bachman.
and that's a big potential run out there in second as
He's trying for third, pitching for a strike. Throw to third, save. That wasn't close. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. To the right side, Young. Slings to first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. Top of the 6th inning. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Carson Williams. The 1-2. In the air, right field, Lamb under it, and there's 1 down. Lamb stepping in now. 2-out RBI opportunity here.
a knock could be the gut punch that seals it. Pressure moment.
Lamb launched a pair of homers in his last game. 2 on, 2 outs. Up the middle, Young. They get the force. Inning over on the ground. And up next for Chicago, Cole Young. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's got a chance. Out of here. A 2-run homer at the plate. Charlie Lamb. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Caglione under it. Out number 2.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pit.
Digging in, Andy Pajes. Puck is just 1 strike away. In the air, right field. And he's got it. Ball game. And the White Sox take the finale here. They win the series 3-1. Lamb with a nice showing despite the loss.
Well, Boog, it was a strong individual day for him. Even if they couldn't quite get the win, this is a game he can feel really good about.
Charlie Lamb getting ready. Lamb digging in, big time pitcher, so he better have a plan, Siggy. Otherwise, it's a short trip.
Yeah, Boog, he's just got to pick a pitch and go. No guessing, no hesitation.
Just getting started here in Toronto. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
What a stop to first. And very nicely done for the out. So 2 down. So up next for Toronto, Carter Jensen. And that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Ball.
On the ground, right side.
Foul.
And foul ball. Here's a 1-1. Way out front for strike 2. Bazzana, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Carrying well. Gone straight into the visitors' bullpen. A 2-run blast. Home run number 20 on the year, and they cut into the deficit.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this.
His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
So 2 down. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, C.J. Kafis. Out towards right center field. And that'll do it. Nothing. Lamb, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 24 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Popped up first base side. And that is that. Bottom of the 6th. And now for the Jays, Ozzie Albies. Out towards right center field. 1 away. Lamb digging in. The deficit's manageable, but somebody's got to get it started, Singy.
Yeah, and this guy right here has got the toolbox. Competitiveness, bat to ball, good instincts. Let's see if he opens it up, Boog.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Line, and that's a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw bounces. He's safe. It's a stolen base. That was not close. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Right through there for a strike.
Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Ryan Helsley, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
And that's outside. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Well struck left field. That's got a chance.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. Coming home. The relay to the plate, and he's safe. Tie ball game. One down. Yohendrick Pinungo next up for the Blue Jays. In the air, right field. And there's two down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Lamb stepping in now. It's clutch time, Singy. Go-ahead run sitting out there begging to be driven in.
Yeah, it sounds easier said than done, but he's just got to lock in and trust the process. One clean swing could change this ball game.
All loaded up. Carter Jensen getting ready to hit. This one in the air, center field. And that's the third out. 2 runs.
Up next for Cleveland, the right fielder, the 15th, Charlie Lamb.
Lamb now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. In the dirt, and the runner holds. Man at first, one away. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. Up against the wall, and brings it in.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew.
So up next, Ralphie Velasquez. 1 strike away. In the air out to center. And that'll do it. The Guardians take game 1 of the series on the road. Lamb had a great showing in the win.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
And up next for Cleveland, Charlie Lamb. Homered last night, added another hit as well.
Ball.
Bazana gets his lead at first, nobody out. Close
That's
one, doesn't get the call. 2-1. Late with the swing there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That misses. Ball 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
Yeah, that's it for a strike. It's 0-1.
Ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
On the ground to the
That's
left.
foul.
And that's just foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is a big first out. Digging in, Charles Queen. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. Over to Albies. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play. Runner at second here, one gone.
Ball.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. The two-run shot is 21st of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there, patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Set for the bottom of the third, and now for the Jays, Ralphie Velasquez. And a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Now it's the DH, C.J. Pappas. Here's a 1-1. That one to first, and it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Back here at Rogers Center, all set for the top of the sixth. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Pinungo under it. And there's one away.
Up next.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. He crushed one out of here earlier, an absolute tape measure shot.
Yeah, indeed. It was a rocket. Just launched that thing. His swing, man, is so clean right now. I doubt he even felt the baseball make contact with the bat.
And it's 1-1.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Ball.
Out towards right center field. Nimala on the move. And there's two away. Bottom nine. Stepping in, Carter Jensen. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Lamb under this one. And there's one away. So two down. Here's the center fielder, Arjun Nimala. Rodriguez is just one strike away. Swing and a ground ball. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Guardians use three pitchers to combine for the shutout. Lamb was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. Just one hit, but it did leave the yard.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
One down. Here's some real power at the plate. Charlie Lamb. And there's a strike.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the bat expands.
Gets him to chase after that one. Lined, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Now quick throw to first. Lamb back in on a dive. Paz matched a homer in his last game. Runner takes off. Ball misses.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
And safe.
Hey, we beat the
It's a
throw.
stolen base. In there at the knees. Runner goes again. Pitch misses inside.
Get out.
Throw to third. Save. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
Wow, that's a pretty elite throwing arm right there from the catcher spot. Pretty daring for him to try to steal third.
Swing and a pop-up. Albies moving under this one. And there are two down.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Charles Queen.
Next to hit, Charles Queen. 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's game. That's a strike, and it's 0-1. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. Close,
no, that
but
missed.
call
That's
the
the
ball.
ball.
And that is ball 1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
On the ground. Tosses to first, and that ends the inning. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Blake Mitchell will hit next. In the air, right field, pretty well struck, carrying well. Pulls it in on the warning track. And that is out of play. Lamb, multi-time All-Star, 24 years old. He's a former American League MVP. Top of the third, no score. Gonna count 1 and 2.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory.
Flips to second. That's one. What a double play that was. Inning. That's a laser base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Man, you smoked that thing. That boy. Good job.
Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Back now in Toronto. And now for the Jays, Max Anderson. That's a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Hard hit left side. Tosses to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Now, Blake Mitchell. That one hit to right. Lamb settles underneath it, and there's one down. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Howard Feliciano. The 1-1. That one blasted deep to right. That's back there. Grabs it right up against the wall. Max Anderson digs in now. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll do it. The Guardians come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep. Lamb kept the hitting streak alive.
Well, he definitely made a difference for him in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win.
Charlie Lamb, currently one down.
Batting second,
Stepping
the
up for the
right fielder,
Guardians, Charlie Lamb. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. His 22nd homer of the year. The Guardians strike first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
So bases loaded with one away. At the plate is the Astros catcher. In the air, right field, Lamb gets under it. He's got it. Runners tagging from second and third. Here comes the throw. The tag, and he's out at the plate. And that's a double.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Back up the, oh, that got him. See. Fantastic effort, but that extends the inning. Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
Well, he's really showing us the dynamic skill set he brings to the field on this one. Homered earlier, now he swipes second, showing off the speed. Really fun to watch him play the game.
Pajes wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Breaking ball, and that got him.
Batter, take your base.
First and second, 2 outs. Chase DeLauder digs in for the Guardians. He's 0 for 1. That's in for a strike.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Activity in the Houston bullpen. Cash Mayfield, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Number 15 getting cranked up as well. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Lamb rounds third, headed for the plate. Safe. It's 6-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
2 down, nobody on. Strike 2. This one driven deep center field on its way. Home run. Another homer. His second homer of the night, and they boost their lead. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
Well, Boog, when you've got power like he does, hitting 2 home runs in the same game feels very doable.
Dialed in and making the most of every swing out there.
Here in Cleveland, bottom of the 7th, Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians.
Charlie Lamb.
On the ground. Fires across the diamond. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that.
Back to the top of the order now. Next to hit, James McDermott. 2 down, nobody on. This one popped up. Pizana in position. And that'll do it. The Guardians take the series opener here at home. Lamb had a great showing in the win. 2 homers on the day.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
Charlie Lamb, fresh off. 1 down. And now it's going to be Milt Peterson. The 1-2. High fly ball, right field. Lamb under it. 2 away now. Lamb steps in, facing one of the top arms in the league. Big moment, big challenge.
You know, Boog, these are the matchups that tell you what a hitter is made of. Let's see what he brings to the table right here.
Priester with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. He was late there, strike 1.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or 2 of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves.
That's a
really
ball.
fun to watch.
Ball.
The 3-1. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. That's his 3rd home run of the series. The Guardians strike first. It's 1-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Man at first, 1 away.
For the Guardians, the right fielder, number 13.
Lamb, a former MVP, batting 2nd in today's lineup, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. Sliced hard but foul. Strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Out towards right center field. Crawford has a beat on it. And there's 2 away. Now the left fielder, James McDermott. This one in the air, right field. Nice grab on the run. And that'll do it. He continues. 2 aboard, 2 outs. crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
So 2 down, Charlie Lamb now at the plate.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Gets him to chase after that one. And a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Step off throw to first. Lamb back on a dive. There goes the runner. Pitch misses.
Ball, that's up.
And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video.
Ball headed for the plate. In comes the run from second. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
In the air, right field, Lamb on the move, pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Here's the left fielder, James McDermott. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Lamb under it, and there's 2 down. So 2 down, digging in, warming Bernabel. Here comes the 0-1. Popped up. Wells under it. And that'll do it. The Guardians extend their winning streak to 5 in a row. Lamb really stood out in this win. Had 3 hits, 2 of them homers.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
Charlie Lamb, fresh off. Charlie Lamb getting ready to hit.
Charlie Lamb.
Fly ball down the line. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and the throw's offline. Safe at third. Now warming Bernabel. And the 0-1. In the air, right field, Lamb moving under it, and there's 1 down.
Batting fifth.
Ball.
High fly ball, right field. Peterson under it. And that'll do it. 1 out. Runner at second. James McDermott up next for the Astros. Man at second. This one in the air, right field. Snags it on the run. Runner tags at second. Here's the throw. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
In the air, right field, Lamb under this one. And that's the 3rd out. We're midway. 2 on, 2 outs.
Well, he's so
Nope,
good
ball.
about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Smash to the left side. Slings to first. They limit the damage here. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Pablo Campos up next for the Astros. Man at second. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Peterson around third. Fires it to the plate. Here's the tag, and he's out. Here's the center fielder, Justin Crawford. On a line. This looks like extra bases. Around second now, going for 3. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. Foul ball there.
You know, these Guardians doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They've done a great job finding holes in the defense. Exactly half of their hits have come off the bat less than 90 miles per hour. So the ball isn't exactly jumping off the lumber, but they're finding a way to make it work.
1 away.
And you know, that strikeout total, only 2 so far, really tells you they're not just running into good luck and getting hits to fall. They're earning those knocks.
The tying run at the plate. In the air, right side. Lamb settles under it. Makes the grab. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor. Now at the plate, Jack Sawinski. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that'll do it. The Guardians make it 6 straight victories. Lamb had a rough go of it in this game.
Well, I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. Sure, they got the win, but if he performs like that, it doesn't make it easy.
One down. Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. Line drive, base hit.
Find the ball. Find the ball.
So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Not a bad pitch by any means. Down and away, right on the corner of the zone. Just a better swing, Boog. Stayed through it and hit it hard the other way.
Runner on the go.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Misses. And
He's
safe.
in there. He's safe.
It's a stolen base. Runner goes again. Makes the catch for the second out. Well behind the runner, and they've got him. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Walker Jenkins, the next twin up to hit. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. Doesn't stop, heads for home. The relay, and he's out on the tag. 1 down. Now the left fielder, Johnny Suarez. That's a laser base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Up the middle. That's a base hit as a run scores. The relay throw in there. That's a double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. It's got a chance. Can't get there. One run will score. Now the second run is in. Relay to third, and he's in there as they score a pair on the play. So runner at second, 2 down. Walker Jenkins, the next twin up to hit. That's a base hit. Carroll coming home. Fires it to the plate. Tag, save it home. In there. 3-run game. It's 5-2. Hit hard on the ground is short. Peraza fires over to first. And there are 2 outs. Back at target field. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Shea Langoliers. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's 1 down. So up next for Minnesota, Nathaniel O'Brien. This one in the air right field. Lamb flying after this one. Reaching for it and brings it in. Man at first. Stepping up for the Guardians. Charlie Lamb. He's one of the best players in the game.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Right through there for a strike.
Calling it back can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
That's a ball.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That one at 95 missed up top. It's 2-2. Next pitch is downstairs. And they're all loaded up.
Well, breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Popped in the air, left field, and there's 2 down.
I understand the base is loaded. Start licking.
Connor Prelim gets the ball now.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute 1 pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Donovan, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
and he
Oh,
can't
no.
handle it, gets away. But all the runners hold. The 2-2 now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. So 2 down. Nathaniel O'Brien, the next twin up to hit. The 0-1. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The throw to third, and he's out trying for 3. All set to start the 9th in this one. Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. Foul ball. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one carrying. And that one is off the wall. Now around second, going for third. And the throw's offline, safe at third. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Runner at third, nobody out. Here at the top of the 9th. Out to short. Peraza fires over to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Up next for Cleveland.
Chase DeLauder digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Bobby Waters preparing to come on if needed. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Suarez drifts towards it. He's got it. Runner tags for home. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score. So 2 down. And next for Minnesota, Oswald Peraza. Rolled over to third, Donovan. Throw to first, ball game. And the Guardians keep it rolling. 7 straight victories now. Lamb was a big contributor for them in the win. A 4-hit performance, 2 of them for extra bases.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.